All right, so I've got to be upfront with you folks. There are a lot of stories that come from these shady sources, whether it be Fox News or one of these, sometimes it'll be really obscure. So there's this story going around that Bloomberg is reportedly considering Hillary Clinton as his running mate. Now, this comes from the New York Post, which I think is a conservative outlet, but the original source comes from Drudge. Matt Drudge is Alex Jones's best friend, so they're basically InfoWars, which is like, wow, am I really going to trust that source? And so there will be Fox News articles trying to stir shit up amongst the left, and so it's very tough for me. Like, I saw an article from Fox News saying that there was AOC's folks and Bernie's folks battling it out on certain things, and it's just like, do I believe this? Is it true? Is it not true? I don't know, and so it's tough for me to decide whether or not to report on these stories, but this one here, I guess I have to. A lot of people are talking about it, and there does seem to be at least some legitimacy to it. So, again, this is Bloomberg reportedly considering Hillary Clinton as his running mate. Immediately, that is DEFCON 1, ultimate sirens going off, of course. This is Bloomberg's internal polling found the combo would be a formidable force. Sources close to the campaign told the Drudge Report Saturday. Bloomberg's communications director did not deny the rumored matchmaking effort. Quote, "We are focused on the primary and the debate, not VP speculation." But minutes after Drudge broke the news, Bloomberg himself posted a coy message about working with female colleagues. Quote, "I would not be where I am today without the talented women around me. I've depended on their leadership, their advice, and contributions." A Bloomberg campaign insider told the Post that the two have long been simpatico, going back to the days when she represented New York in the U.S. Senate and he was Gotham's mayor. Quote, "I am sure that they pulled it just because you'd be dumb not to wonder. You want to see what a matchup would look like." But the pairing is a net negative for Bloomberg, a Democratic strategist says. It doesn't make any sense to me, which is very interesting that the Democratic strategist would actually understand that and would know that this would be a terrible combination. But if you wanted to choose like the ideal ticket to lose to Donald Trump, I'm not sure you could come up with the worst ticket. Maybe like an Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg combination would be worse, but it's a pretty tough competition. So while there seems to be kind of shady sourcing to this, there does seem to be some legitimacy here. Now, this is the tweet that was referenced in the article here from Michael Bloomberg, and was this, directly coordinated with the whole Hillary Clinton stuff, or is it an attempt to strike back at basically the reports of like 64 sexual harassment allegations made against him, a lot of which seem to be pretty credible. Which one is it? I don't really know. All I can say is I could definitely see a Bloomberg Clinton ticket. I could definitely see that. It definitely seems like something that the two folks would be dumb enough to do. And I'm actually really worried about this because if he were to announce right now that Hillary Clinton is his definitive vice president, first of all, I think a lot of Hillary fans would be pissed off that she's the vice president. Be like, oh, fuck you, she should be president. But, it would be a nightmare scenario. It would be a gift to Donald Trump. I would not vote for the Bloomberg ticket. Bloomberg's actually worse than Donald Trump. All of these racist tapes of him with stop and frisk are coming out. All of his sexism, his misogyny, his misogynistic remarks are coming out. Sexual harassment allegations. Not wanting to raise the minimum wage. Like, literally a ton of stuff that's coming out against Bloomberg. And Bloomberg, of course, is the manifestation of everything that the progressive left hates. All right, and my worry is that this ticket probably would win the Democratic primary, which is what's really tough to bear, and tough to digest, is that Bloomberg's already polling at like 15, like nationally, somewhere around there. He's polling in like third now. So imagine if he adds Hillary Clinton, who a lot of dummy Democratic voters like. Oof, that would not be good, man. That's very worrisome for me, man. Very, very worrisome. Extremely worrisome. So hopefully this doesn't happen, but honestly, I would not be shocked if it does. And I definitely believe that there is something to this story. I certainly believe that, 100%.